I was contacted by a friend from high school. We go way back, and he had a few pens lying around that he wasn't really using anymore. He asked if he could send them to me, and I said sure, and I'm quite happy he did, because although these are not very expensive pens, these are pens for which I have received quite a lot of review requests. The first one we'll be covering today is the Parker Jotter. Now, I have already reviewed a Jotter fountain pen, but that was, I think, the blue one, and that's plastic, whereas this is all chrome. So it's pretty much the same pen, same model, except this one has a chrome finish. So let's go over the pen. I'll tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and then do a writing sample. Let's look at the finial of the pen. It's black, just a little plastic black thing. Then we have the clip. The clip, of course, has the Parker arrow. It's a springy clip, and this is definitely a clip I think I could bend because it's just a little too springy, I think. So interesting little tidbit of information. Behind the clip is a little hole so that the cap won't draw a vacuum when you put it on there. Then the cap says Parker with a Parker logo, and it says made in UK, and then there you have the year code, which you can look up on various websites. The barrel slightly tapered. I like the looks of that. And then we have a little end thing on the barrel. It's nothing fancy, just a bit more of that chrome. Now, it's not a big pen, guys. This is not something that you want to use if you have larger hands, but it's called Jotter. The Jotter is made to be carried around and to just take notes, right? I mean, that's what you do. So I would not personally write a long letter with this because it would cramp my fingers. If you have smaller hands, clearly that's not so much an issue, but you know, just so you know, it's a decent pen. The cap, it just slips off, and then you can definitely post this one securely, which makes it a little bit more pleasant, because unposted for me this would really be pushing it, but posted it's okay. You have the simple nib that you also find on the Vector Parker. It says Parker, and no, that's not a symbol. There's no breather hole. I thought there was just a symbol, but I don't think it is. This happens to be a medium. You can tell by these modern Parker pens, it's a little difficult to see, but in that little indenture there is an M or an F, for example, for medium or fine, but it's a little hard to see now. The pen takes Parker cartridges as well as a Parker converter, which is something that my friend supplied me with too, the push type converter, which is cool. The section, simple plastic. It is very smooth. With extended use, it could get a little slippery, although I haven't really had an issue with that. Unless you write for a very long time, then it can become a bit slippery with you know, sweat. That's pretty much it. So the Jotter Chrome. Maybe at some point a shootout between the chrome and the plastic versions is in order, but just simple pens, carry around, knockabout pens, especially chrome, that doesn't break as easily, crack as easily as plastic, which I like a lot. Just a simple pen, but I think it's pretty cool. So let's take a few measurements. Capped, it is 122 millimeters. Uncapped, 112, so it really is a small pen. Narrowest point of the section is about 7.5 millimeters. Widest point is about 9.1, 9.2. It is inked up, and the weight is just a little over 10 grams. So it really is a small, light pen. Thanks a lot for sending me this pen. I enjoy it. I think what we need to do now is see a writing sample. That's what we're going to do next. I hope this was useful, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Okay, writing with, I'm going to post this one, the Parker Jotter. This is so that's the chrome. This is a medium nib, and the ink is Mont Blanc Royal Blue. I love the this is a very nice go-to blue ink, I think. Okay, let's do a bit of writing. Yeah, the problem is, for me, the pen is decent enough. There's a little bit of feedback. It's a fairly fine medium, I think, but a little bit of feedback, but that's okay. You feel that, but it's okay. For me, the problem is the section is so fine, so narrow, that I already feel my hand cramping up a little bit. Okay, fast writing. It's all very nice, good ink flow, good, I mean, no skipping, so that really works very well. So in that regard, no problems. Wetness, I've always found these jotters to be pretty wet. Same thing goes for my plastic jotter. I haven't used it for a bit, but they're pretty wet pens, which is quite cool. As to line variation, you may be surprised too, because for a steel nib, not semi-flex, but you can squeeze out a bit of line variation. Okay, now finally, bit of reverse writing. This is very scratchy. I don't think you would do that for a long time pleasantly, but you know, for 1 or 2 words it might work if you need a finer line. So there we go. Duderino, thank you for sending me this. I appreciate it, and I'm sure so do the viewers. I love it. I hope this was useful, and I see you guys later. Bye bye.